Today is a book shopping day. I am super excited to take you guys along with as we go book shopping. I'm going with my husband. He's not going to be in the video and he's going to grab a couple of books on his own, but I do want to take you guys with us and do a little haul after of what I decide to get. My goal today is to get a couple of summer reads and to expand my horizons, not read books by the same authors that I've known and heard of 1,000 times, and honestly just browse the books and pick one that I notice and think I'll like. So that is the plan for today, but I'm gonna show you guys my outfit. First of all, I wanted to show you guys this cute tote bag. This is the one I always wear when I go to Barnes, but it says Hot Girls Read Good Books, and this is from a shop called Sidebar Books. They do have an Etsy, so I will link their Etsy shop below. I mean, I don't know if they're still selling this bag, but I feel like a lot of you guys would really like it, and it wasn't super expensive. So as for the fit, we have a top from, where's this top from? I think it's from American Eagle. Shorts from Hollister. We have New Balances and some high socks, jewelry, Brandy, and Tiffany. Also, ignore my pool floaty. We're not gonna talk about it. I don't know what, it's in the house because I went to the pool. But anyway, I got a TBR cart the other day at IKEA and I am super excited to fill this up. So I think the top is gonna be my summer reads, and I do wanna pick up a couple of more to add in, and then hopefully I'll be able to make my own video doing my TBR cart. We will see. It is super hot today outside. It is literally in the hundreds. I think it's like 102, 103 outside right now. So honestly, tank top and shorts, that's the way to go. Let's go book shopping. Alright guys, we are back home and I do have a little bit of a book haul for you guys. I picked up 5 books today and I kind of want to show you what I got, tell you a little bit about them. I was on the hunt for some summer reads, so a lot of these books are going to stray more towards like the summery vibe. Also, if you guys can see, my cat is chilling here. So the first 2 books that I picked up are by the Queen of Summer Reads, apparently, which this is just what I've heard, but everyone loves her, Ellen Hildebrand. I picked up 2 books of hers. I figured that these would be really fun summery reads. The pages, the words aren't too small. I feel like I can read them pretty quickly. The first one I picked up is The Hotel Nantucket, and the second one I picked up is The 5-Star Weekend. I was reading or watching a TikTok about how to read Ellen Hildebrand books, how to get into them, which ones they recommend, and these were the 2 that were recommended the most that I noticed and recommended to read first. So I picked these 2 up and I think I'm really gonna enjoy them. Next, I picked up a Nicholas Sparks book. My friend Natalie has been trying to get me into Nicholas Sparks for the longest time, and I honestly haven't read a lot of books by male authors. I feel authors, really? I haven't read a lot of books by male authors, and I feel like I just read a book by Riley Sager. I actually read The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager for my book club, and I really enjoyed it. And so I'm trying to branch out on my authors and read some new ones that I've never read a book by before. So I picked up Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. To give you guys an idea of what this book is about, it is about a man named John who enlists in the army. He does end up falling in love with a girl named Savannah, and he wants to settle down with her, falls in love with her, everything like that. But after 9/11, he does decide to re-enlist in the army. Sadly, after their separation, Savannah does start to fall in love with someone else, and he does receive a Dear John letter in the mail. And if you aren't familiar with some of these like military terms, I'm a military spouse, but I'm still learning, honestly. But a Dear John letter is basically a breakup letter from the girlfriend to the guy who is serving in the military. Returning home, John must come to grips with the fact that Savannah, now married, is still his true love and face the hardest decision of his life. So me and my friend Natalie are going to read this book together. I am super excited to get into Nicholas Sparks, and hopefully I enjoy it. Okay, next we have a YA romance. Now, I personally don't really connect to YA romances that much anymore. I just feel like they're a little bit lackluster for me. They lack a lot of the depth that I look for when I'm reading a romance. But honestly, I am so over the third act breakup. Like, guys, can we please have a different plot? Thank you. I did pick up The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, and this book, I have never read this series. I have never watched the movie slash show that's on Netflix. I don't even know. But there is so much hype about it. Every single summer, everyone is always talking about this, and I feel like I need to get into it before they release the next season or movie of The Summer I Turned Pretty. I just feel like I've been missing out on so much. So we're gonna get into it this time. And also the covers to these books are just gorgeous, and they're so summery. So I picked up the first one. I feel like I'm honestly gonna read through this in like a day. It's really short and the words are massive on the page. And then I'll just order the other two when I do finish this one. And last but not least, we have one more book. I picked up The Library of Borrowed Hearts by Lucy Gilmore, and isn't this cover just absolutely adorable? I literally love it. I'm just gonna read the back for you guys really quick. You can totally skip through if you're not interested, but it says, Chloe Sampson has been struggling to take care of her 3 younger siblings, to find herself, and to make ends meet. She's about at the end of her rope when she stumbles across a rare old book at the library where she works, only to be shocked when her cranky hermit of a neighbor swoops in and offers to buy it for an exorbitant price. Intrigued, Chloe takes a closer look and discovers notes scribbled in the margins between 2 young lovers from back when the book was new. Unable to resist following the clues left behind, Chloe is delighted to realize that this isn't only an old book filled with romantic marginalia, but as she falls deeper into the breathless literary scavenger hunt, she's only left with questions. What happened to the tragic lovers who corresponded in the margins, and what does it have to do with the sad old man next door, who only now has begun to open his home and heart to Chloe and her siblings? In a romantic tale that spans the decades, Chloe discovers that there's much more to her curmudgeonly? What word is that? Please tell me. What is that? That's crazy. Her neighbor then meets the eye, and in allowing herself to accept the unexpected friendship he offers, she'll learn that sometimes the stories most worth telling begin in the unlikeliest of places. Honestly, I was just really drawn to this book, not only because of the cover, but because of the synopsis, and I think I'm really going to enjoy it. I have really been getting into other genres, other authors, and I think that not picking up an author that I'm super familiar with or have read a book by before this haul, I think that I'm really going to enjoy these new reads, these new writing styles, the new ways that these authors are telling stories. So yeah, those are 5 books that I am adding to my summer TBR. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this short little vlog. I tried to get as much footage as I could at the bookstore, but honestly, my Barnes isn't that big and there was a lot of people in there and I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable by filming, so I did the best that I could. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I will see you very soon with a new one. Bye!